Monique fans, Candice fans, let me tell y'all one thing. We not gonna do what we do on the Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, I'm Team Monique, but if she wrong, I'm gonna call this shit out. And if you don't like it, oh well. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and I'm here for my review of The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5, Episode 4. Now, before we get into the review, I just want to let you guys know that Terrence and I, giving you the real T and I, will be interviewing Jason Hemphill. Jason Hemphill is the brother of Medina Islam. If you don't know who Medina Islam is currently on the cast of Marriage Boot Camp, the Hip Hop Edition, and he dates Phaedra Parks, and he's best known for his work on The Haves and Have-Nots as Quincy. So we will be interviewing him on Monday evening, which is today, as you're seeing this video, at 7:15, 6:15 Central Time on Giving You the Real T's platform. Be on the lookout for it because Jason has a lot to say. He's been DMing me and Terrence with the tea and the receipts. And he's here to basically expose Medina as a fraud. So I don't think y'all want to miss that episode tonight. So it's going to be this evening from 7:15 to 6:15. It's 7:15 Eastern Time, 6:15 Central Time. Okay? So be on the lookout for it. And yeah, so let's get into the review. Gizelle and Grace, they go to this, I don't know what the hell they doing, but I forgot. I know I want to say they working out. And Gizelle wants to have a conversation with Grace about Jamal. Gizelle is not too fond of Grace's reactions to Jamal. She thinks that she's not being fair to her or Jamal, and I just think that she's pretty much over it at this point. Like, she really wants her kids to respect her decision, but at the same time they can't respect her decision. And now she's having a hard time dealing with that. So I don't know what it is you probably want from them, Gizelle, but respecting their relationship is just not going to happen, child. So Karen decides to plan another house party, and she hasn't had a house party in a while now. And now she wants to just celebrate her new house and just, deal with everything, get everybody together, just have a good time. Because, the Grand Dame has a lot of extra shit up in store for this party. So yes, we all want to know what Karen got up her sleeve. So Wendy and the boring girl go out to the park and bring their kids along so their kids can get to know each other, get acquainted, and play with each other. And Wendy starts talking about her efforts as a parent and what her and her husband does when the kids get out of line, and Robin don't understand it because she feels like those kids are too young to be talking about degrees and all of this other stuff. But hey, maybe that's a Nigerian thing. I don't know what it is, Robin, but for once I agree because I don't know what the hell Robin was talking about. But if it works for them, it works for them. So the conversation turns into Candice, and Wendy was saying that Candice felt like she was being ganged up on, which in all reality she was. I don't have to like the bitch to own it, but she was very much so ganged up on. Then Wendy goes on to tell Robin the things that Candice has said about Gizelle. Basically said that she's a mean one and all this other stuff. And I'm just sitting here looking at my TV like, Wendy, girl, why did you even tell this girl this shit? Why did you tell Robin it? Because if you ain't know, Robin is up Gizelle's ass. She's a permanent resident of her ass, and she gonna stay up there. So just know that this shit that you just told Robin that Candice said, it's about to get back to Gizelle, and it's gonna be a whole nother ball game, child. So Candice and Ashley, they meet up to try to have a conversation and try to move forward with things. Candice, this is my problem. She just doesn't know how to own her shit, and she doesn't know how to take accountability. When a person is telling you what you've done to them to hurt them, at the very least, just say, okay, I'm sorry for hurting you. Okay, I'm sorry for... Like, that's all you gotta say. You know what I mean? Like, we get it. You were mad at the moment. You were angry. You said some shit out of anger. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? But Candice just, it's hard for her to let things go, and it's hard for her to let go of grudges. Now, I'm not here to judge because I'm still learning every day of how to let go of grudges. I'm still learning how to do that because it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. Like, when a person has wronged me, it is hard for me to just really fuck with them again, or just let them make it, or just forget it ever happened. It's hard for me to do that. I'm telling you it is, but it's a process. Everything is a process. But but Candice, ain't Candice a little bit older than me? Like, I'm 31. Isn't she like 30, 32, 33? She needs to learn what holding yourself accountable really means, because she just doesn't have that in the bag at all. But her and Ashley go back and forth, and you know, Candice was basically saying she had rather had this conversation just like they're having it now, instead of having it amongst the peanut gallery. And I agree, because sometimes when you're trying to have a conversation with somebody amongst the peanut gallery will give their opinion, and then when they give their opinion, it makes matters worse, and it makes you feel attacked. So I understand. But ultimately, they made peace, and they've moved on. So Karen sends out her invites, her dramatic ass invites, to everybody for her house party. Gizelle and Robin are on the phone just shitting on Karen, just talking about it like a dog, just really making her look crazy. You know what I mean? Talking about Karen and Ray's sex life and all this other shit. You know, they live to talk about a bitch real bad. But then Robin does what I just said she was gonna do, which was go back and tell Gizelle what Wendy said in regards to what Candice said about Gizelle being mean. My thing with Gizelle is, why the fuck does that bother you? Bitch, you are mean, you are messy, and all you do is keep up shit. So I don't understand why the hell that offended you so much. In the words of Devon, I don't know why that offended you so much that she said that shit. It's all true, bitch. It's very true. You are very mean, very messy, very vindictive, and nobody should trust you. Nobody. So after getting the kids tucked away, Chris and Monique have a conversation. Now, Monique asked Chris how his day was. Chris told her how his day was, but he didn't ask how her day was, and she felt some kind of way. And sometimes when you're in a relationship with someone, it's kind of like you stop and you think about them and their day, but sometimes you can get lost in the shuffle. And I feel like, just judging based on what she said, they were right here with each other when they first got married, but then when they started having kids, it became all about the kids and not about them. And Monique doesn't feel appreciated. Like, she feels like all he wants to do is, you know, come home to a cooked meal and have some sex. That's all she wants to do, but that's all he wants to do, but she doesn't want to be looked at as a booty call. And I understand that you shouldn't be feeling like you just a booty call in your marriage. So I'm glad that they're having an open dialogue with each other, to each other, instead of talking about it with other people. So I commend them on that, and hopefully they make it right. So Gizelle and her cute friend Kyle, they talk, and basically she wanted to vent to him about how the girls are receiving her newfound romance with Jamal. And just like Kyle said, you can't expect these girls to sit up and be here for this shit when all they've ever known this man to be was a lying, cheating dog. That's all they know him to be at this point. So how can you be mad? You can't be mad. You just can't be, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. He's a man tramp. He's a Jezebel. Jezebel Bryan is just what he is. And you want to be mad because your kids don't accept it. But at the same time, yes, that's their father. But it's like, why would they want their mother to be back with that type of toxicity? And not only would their mother be back with the toxicity, but they will be back with it as well. And it's only going to trickle on down to them. So no, they're not going to want you to be with them, Gizelle. You want them to be happy for you? Girl, bye. It's never going to be that. Now it's time for Karen's house party. And like I said, this shit is over the top as hell. But it looks beautiful, though. It's nice. Everything is cool. You know, the grand dame is going to have it all together. Gizelle and Ashley, they stand up and they talk. And Gizelle basically informs Ashley of what Robin told her about Candice. And how she is planning to confront Candice. Of course she's planning to confront Candice. So when Candice comes in the building, Candice comes over to Gizelle trying to apologize, but Gizelle brings up what Robin told her. And she's not letting her get a word in edgewise. She's talking about, she was trying to be mean. True enough, Candice was trying to be mean. We already know that because she's a mean-ass bitch. We know this. But at the same time, like I said earlier in the review, you had your moments of being mean for no damn reason. Messy, mean, and just flat out vindictive. And that's the type of bitch you are, Gizelle. It's just that Candice is giving you the same energy that you've given everybody else. And on top of that, You know, she said that I would never trust you. We can be cool amongst the group, but I don't want to be around you like that. And she basically said that's the end of our relationship. Like, and then Candice was like, okay, it could just be surface like it always is. But at the end of the episode, it's kind of like Ray went upstairs to go to sleep or some shit like that because Karen was just calling for Ray and Ray just not even paying Karen no attention. But however, this episode was a little bit slow to me. This episode was a little bit slow to me, but yet and all, it was still good. So before I go, like I said, myself and Terrence, giving you the real tea, will be interviewing Jason Hemphill, the brother of Medina Islam, who is currently on the cast of Marriage Boot Camp, Hip Hop Edition, but he's best known for his work as Quincy on The Haves and the Have-Nots. We'll be interviewing him tonight, as you've seen this video, tonight at 7:15, 6:15 Central Time on Giving You the Real Tea's platform. That being said, you guys, I'm out here until my next video. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.